everyone! Did you guys forget about me? Well, if you did, my name is Ruby and I'm back as your host for this spring semester. And for some of us seniors, the last semester of our high school years. I hope everyone is adjusting to this new semester and hopefully everyone had a great week back, as well as a great week during renewal week, because I sure did have an awesome time. April is right around the corner, so that means that Easter is coming, and as well as spring break. Yes, you heard that right, spring break. It will be from April 2nd to the 9th. I love spring break because in my household, we make carne asada, and in our backyard, we just have fun with our family. Now, enough of me. I'll see you guys at the end of this week's show. To start off, we have Jolie with the weather and food.
Thanks, Ruby. Hi, Vikings! This weekend will be in the mid 60s, then Saturday go up into the high 80s, and Monday down into the 70s. Also, did you know that Krispy Kreme will be offering a free donut every single day until the rest of the year to anyone with the COVID-19 vaccine? All you have to do is show proof with your vaccine card. Well, this is all I have for you this weekend, Vikings. Now, let's go to Natalie.
Thanks, Jolie. Hey guys, so as we all know, 2020 was a crazy year, and coming into 2021, it is just as crazy. With all the negativity, I would like to make your day slightly better with these memes. I hope these memes made your day or even made you smile. Enough of me, here's Isaac with sport updates.
Thanks, Natalie. I have a special announcement about sports here at school. VISTA will begin live streaming sports games this week. Watch live as a Viking varsity soccer team take the field for the first time in over a year. On Tuesday, our Lady Vikes take on Gabrielino, and on Thursday, the boys take on Monte High School. Both of these games are scheduled to begin at 3:15 p.m. In order to watch these games live, visit our MVHS website and click on the link there. With that being said, let's get into some baseball news. This is the last full week of spring training, as next week, April 1st, is opening day, and the Dodgers will be playing the first game on that day in Colorado against the Rockies. Speaking of the Dodgers, they lost against the Milwaukee Brewers 9-6. The Arizona Diamondbacks beat the Cleveland Indians in a close 6-5 game. The Oakland A's faced off against the Chicago White Sox, demolishing them 14-4. And the San Francisco Giants destroyed the San Diego Padres 7-3. In basketball news this week, Blake Griffin has joined the Brooklyn Nets, with his first ever basket with them being a slam dunk, which he hasn't done since 2019. In other news, LA Lakers star player LeBron James was injured last weekend, and will likely be sitting out for a while. This will severely hurt the Lakers' chances of winning another championship ring. Speaking of the Lakers, they fell short to the Pelicans 128-111. The Denver Nuggets also lost to the Toronto Raptors 135-111. The LA Clippers beat the San Antonio Spurs 134-101. And the Utah Jazz destroyed the Brooklyn Nets 118-88. In hockey news this week, the Anaheim Ducks paid tribute to the sports film trilogy The Mighty Ducks when entering the arena on Wednesday. Although the Minnesota Wild did beat the Ducks in a close 3-2 victory. The LA Kings took on the San Jose Sharks and lost 4-2. The Colorado Avalanche played against the Arizona Coyotes and lost 5-4. And finally, the Vegas Golden Knights beat the St. Louis Blues in a dominating 5-1 performance. Well, that was a lot of sports talk. So that's it for me this week. Back to you, Natalie.
Thanks, Isaac. Next up is the entertainment section, starting with Martin.
Thanks, Natalie. My first song this week is Mambo, A Little Bit of My Life by Lou Bega.
A little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Erica.
My next song is Rude by Magic.
Why you gotta be so rude?
Another great song that wants to make you be cheerful is called Happy by Pharrell Williams.
Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room.
And my final song for this week is a classic song called I Just Died in Your Arms by Cutting Crew.
I just died in your arms tonight.
Next, we have Kevin with games recommendations.
Thanks, Martin. For video game recommendations this week, first we have MX Strike. This game is basically League of Legends, but with robots. Capture the objective and destroy the enemy's HQ. It's free and available on Steam. Up next, we have Star Wars Republic Commando. This is a first-person shooter where you take control of a commando clone, an elite unit of clones that are activated for special missions. Also, a quick announcement. Among Us is having their update on March 31st, where they're going to add a new map and tweak up a few bugs and whatnot. Well, that's enough for me. Now let's go to Hector with movies and TV shows.
Thanks, Kevin. Since it's the start of spring and baseball is back in season, I wanted to recommend you watch the 1993 film, The Sandlot. The film follows Scotty Smalls, who moves to a new neighborhood, and he manages to make friends with a group of kids who play baseball at The Sandlot. Together, they go on a series of funny and touching adventures. However, the boys run into trouble when Smalls borrows a ball from his stepdad that gets hit over a fence into a yard guarded by a big and vicious dog, nicknamed the Beast, that all the kids are afraid of. They then later on find out that the ball was signed by Babe Ruth, so they try to find a way to retrieve it. In other news, it's just been revealed that the Black Widow film has been pushed back yet again from April 29th to July 9th, but this time with premiere access on Disney+. The film was originally set to release May of 2020, but due to COVID, it was pushed back 3 times. Let's just hope that it does not get pushed back a 4th. And with that, I'm done for today. I'll now pass it to Kim with some anime recommendations.
Thanks, Hector. Hello, Vikings. Today's anime recommendation is Soul Eater. Soul Eater takes place in Death City, home to the famous Shibusen, a technical academy headed by the Shinigami Lord Death himself. Its mission: to raise dead sites for the Shinigami to wield against the many evils of the fantastical world. Soul Eater events a demon side who only seems to care about what's cool, aims to become a dead side with the help of his straight-laced wielder, or Meister, Maka Albarn. The contrasting duo work and study alongside the hot-headed Black Star and his carrying weapon Tsubaki, as well as the Shinigami's own son, Death the Kid, an obsessive compulsive dual wielder of twin pistols Patty and Liz. Soul Eater follows the students of Shibusen as they take on missions to collect souls and protect the city from the world's threats, while working together under the snickering sun to begin sounder in mind, body, and soul. This anime is available on Netflix, Funimation, and Crunchyroll.
Thanks, Kim. Calling all seniors, the Monte Union High School District is planning for the return of seniors through Senior Learning Pods. The program is open to all students from the class of 2021. The purpose of the pods is to reconnect seniors to the campus life, starting the week of April 19, 2021. Each learning pod will include up to 14 students who will remain together during the instructional day. If you are interested, make sure to check your emails for more information. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. Here's Isaiah with news on theme parks.
Hey everyone, as you can tell, today I'm not at home and I'm actually out on Monte Day. I'm actually in the city of Bishop. But I just want to tell you all that next month will be a very exciting month because on April 1st, Six Flags Magic Mountain will be reopening. And on April 30th, Disneyland will be reopening, but only to California residents. And both parks will be reopening with limited capacity. You will need to make a reservation in advance. For more information, make sure to visit sixflags.com and Disneyland.com. Now back to Ruby.
And I'm back, everyone. Thank you, Isaiah, for that announcement on theme parks reopening. Before I move on to our fun fact of the week, I would like to mention a quick announcement. The city of El Monte is home to approximately 1,738 Asian American and Pacific Islander students, the second largest ethnic group in our school community. We know that attacks targeting Asian American and Pacific Islander communities have been on the rise since the start of the pandemic. As a school community, we reject racist and hateful behavior, recognizing that it encourages discrimination, hatred, oppression, and violence. Equity and respect are core values of El Monte Union High School District, and we expect all students and staff to embrace these values and celebrate diversity and community. El Monte Union High School District takes students and staff safety very seriously and is committed to keeping schools free from violence, harassment, intimidation, and discrimination. Students can get involved and find helpful resources through the Asian American Advancing Justice Organization website. With that being said, today's fun fact of the week is that the world's smallest reptile was first reported this year, 2021. A tiny chameleon named Broxia nana discovered in the northern Madagascar and measuring just about 28.9 millimeters. It is believed to be the smallest reptile on Earth. Well, that is all for this week's show. Until next time. Bye!
Just another mistake in my life, where you just watch me cry.